We should be live. What's gaming gamers? It's your boy Olino, and we're back at it with our Kaiserreich Germany game. In Kaiserreich, you play as the Kaiserreich. Um, and yeah, today, can't play for super late. Apologies for the late stream. Stuff happens. But we are going to try and capitulate Russia today. Kaiserreich fortunately makes it easier to capitulate Russia on account of they have more victory points in the western part of the country, so I think you can capitulate them before going past the Urals, which I don't believe is the case in vanilla. Vanilla is very annoying. Oh yeah, and also it's a little bit easier because they have oh, Ransomer is also at war with them. Okay. I can send the links out. In theory, I could like schedule streams. Hello. In theory, I could schedule the streams beforehand, and then I wouldn't have to do this as much. But we're doing. Yeah, we're getting there. All right. So, for those of you who haven't seen White Army Never Dies Beaten But Not Defeated, we'll see. It'll be a little awkward when we get there. So far Russia's sort of advanced more. They have gotten, they've taken most of Ukraine so far. They want to push a little bit in the Baltic. Our eastern, I was actually kind of surprised how well our eastern front's doing. We're not bothering fighting Italy. We'll let two Sicilies and the Italian Federation, we'll let them slug it out. We just have some infantry to hold this border, but I am not. Like, this is all a bunch of mountains, and I don't want to... Actually, he doesn't have a ton of troops. But I don't really want to deal with it. We got capitulated France, and I guess we got a separate peace deal. So we were able to, like, puppet France and puppet Brittany. So, yeah. So we're still at war with the Union of Britain, but... Like, I don't really want to deal with naval invasions when we have to deal with Russia. We can just continue on like this. What we got going on? Ace pilot promoted. A devastating loss. May as well go ahead and do this, like, radio propaganda and utilize domestic film industry, because we could use the extra war support. We're not... The American Civil War... Okay, yeah, it's gone back up. The AUS is probably going to win. But we'll see. One of those unstable military setbacks might trigger an uprising. Let's... Yeah, we'll try and help out with that. We have our light tank division, so basically the plan is going to be... Okay, and we still don't have our, like, super good fighters. We're still using a lot of our old fighters. Majority type. Okay, no, so we're getting... Okay, so we are getting more. But you can see we still have a lot of BF-109s, which are our old fighters, and sort of saying, let's go ahead and go through and sign. Okay, Paradox. I know you just did an air rework. Please just let unassigned aces just get auto-assigned, or give me some option to do it. Like, this is ridiculous. Why do I have to go through and click here and unassign the dead aces, and then assign aces that are just sitting around? Because, like, so if an air wing generates an ace, I'm pretty sure the way it works, if they don't have an ace, the ace gets auto-assigned. But if they already have an ace, the ace just goes in the ace pool. It's just annoying, guys. Like, please. Brittany and France have said, yeah. So no, it's not the same guy. It's just the same. So these aren't special, like, leaders or anything. So I guess these are like some Kaiserreich default leaders. If somebody's very historically significant, you can look up who the heck this guy is. But I'm guessing that this might just be the generic social democrat leader portrait for European countries, because I think they do different. I mean, in base HOI4, they have the different default leaders for different countries, like majority non-white countries, to my knowledge, don't get like default like white person leader portraits and vice versa. Um, so we have more research to do. Yeah, I'll get mediums. Why not? Uh, so again, so yeah, so if you guys don't remember, we are running. Oh boy, a bunch of medals. We can't. We don't have the political power for that right now. I mean, technically, we could assign political power. Oh yeah, we never motorized our supply lines. No wonder we were having so many supply issues. Jeez. Yeah. All right. So, oh yeah, I'm waiting for us to get out of winter because our tanks are gonna handle like crap in the winter. So we'll just wait for like winter to pass, and then my plan is we could probably take out or liberate most of Ukraine because that won't incur like any garrison problems or any supply problems. And then we could probably maybe make an offensive push to Moscow or something, and then from there, I don't know. Okay, do we have I thought coordination showed up in this list of different ideas and whatnot you get, but I think they got rid of coordination. Or at least it doesn't show up there. I think you get like supply, they show supply consumption and whatnot. So do we have, yeah, this deep snow is just, yeah, minus 40% division attack. We would be having a bad time if we were trying to push. Also, why do we have 1,800 con? Okay, we do not need, let's try and cut back on our fuel imports for the time being. Equipment shipments to East Asia, sure. We need so much rubber. What is using so much rubber? Yeah, see, this thing's killing us. We don't get... We're not getting the rubber. Dylan, what is the reason we're not getting our rubber? 5% delivered. So I guess that means only 5% gets delivered. Reasonably because... Oh, wait. So can we see that it's just a bunch of convoys getting raided there, it looks like. We might have some stuff we can do with regards to that. So I did create some naval bombers. Let's see. Also, why does the trade go to the Netherlands? Why can't it go to a different port? Like, what happens if I, like, in theory, it should be able to go to France, right? France is also a puppet, so, like, what happens to our trade if I do that? Just gets, like, if I block it here? Because you can just mess around with your... It's so weird to me how it's going to the Netherlands and not us directly. Is the Netherlands a higher tier puppet? No. There edit trade routes, where your ships flow. Because the only way I can edit like convoys is going in and messing with that. Oh well. We'll try and get some naval. So I'm gonna send a bunch of fighters in and see if we can try and start contesting air superiority over the English Channel. Let's see if he moves. He might move a bunch of... Yeah. I was afraid of... Shot down by air... Why are our losses so bad? What the heck? Our average air attack is lower than their air defense. Our agility is lower than theirs. Our speed is lower than theirs. What? Are these all... Or did... Ah, no, it's sending in the... That's right, we only have BF-109s in reserve because all our Fokker Wolves are getting sent to the front lines over here. Never mind, we won't be contesting that anytime soon. I can send some planes. I might be able to go with sending some planes over here, though. He might not contest this. We're basically just trying to... We just want to use some of our naval bombers to try and do some amount of damage to his navy. Ooh, and sinking a lot of submarines is good, because that's what's ruining our convoys' days, are all submarines, which naval bombers are really good at getting rid of. And this is why, people recall, we did base strikes, so we're getting plus 10, 20, 40% naval targeting, which does that show up as an air bonus or a fighter bonus? Naval targeting, yeah, right here. So, yeah. Oh, we want to do Reform Middle Europa because I think this helps out. Oh, yeah, cool. So we got our minus 10%. Okay, so we'll do Reform Middle Europa because that'll make... I think that focus helps out our puppets. You know, when we did the Poland stream, I kind of got messed up because the AI wouldn't do that. Okay, looks like there's no more snow. So let's try... We'll pull in some of our tanks. Same thing, you guys get fully motorized. And then basically the plan is... Where are we? You guys are all tank... Alright, okay, we have enough to assign more medals, okay. And we're just going to do supply consumption. Unfortunately, we only have minus 7.5% supply consumption, which... Not as good, but we'll get supply consumption and division organization. Okay, we're out of political power now. Why don't I have tanks here? Oh, it's probably the supply. It's not, yeah, it's not bringing all the tanks in. Okay, well, whatever. So again, okay, so these are like our super big divisions, which, yeah, those bring in a lot of soft attack. Wow, oh wow, we are really shredding him. What the heck? Jeez. He got deleted. Our division's so fast. That's why we're playing with light tanks. Okay, let's try, see if we can... I'm gonna go for a bigger encirclement then, actually. Like, let's take half of these guys, send them in here. Then we'll take the other half, send them around here. We could attack, and we'll have, like, one infantry division for each side attack over here just to open up more combat with. Just let us get a lot of divisions into combat. Division can deal, yeah, so that's the downside, is that... well, not all of his division. I'm amazed at how, like, even this little bit of armor that our divisions have, because, like, these guys don't have... These guys have 11 armor. And yet, like, a lot of his divisions still can't pierce, because I've always been emphasizing, like, armor, but you're still getting, like, pretty good value, it seems, without putting in tons of armor. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just try... I'm going to take that province. Ooh, is that a rail line? I might have to build a rail line for here, but I think we'll take Rikasi, and then we can basically just grab here, and then we could like get like 30 divisions pretty easily, it looks like. Alright, now we take advantage. This is where we're going to take advantage of us having such fast divisions. And then we'll also take... You want to try and select your high org divisions and use those guys. We're just so fast. He tries to attack us. He's attacking us while in multiple combat. Look at how much defense. Remember, we built tanks specifically that have high defense. Normally, tanks have really bad defense. We built these tanks to have high defense, and they are putting in work. They have a bad time trying to attack us. All right, let's go ahead and try and push these guys. Lock him up. Again, it doesn't stat us out very good, but remember, we've got pretty high hardness, which means he's not going to be able... If he doesn't have heart attack, which he clearly doesn't, if he doesn't even have, like, any amount of piercing to pierce our basic tanks, we're able to do a lot of damage to him. Get more of these guys. Okay, now we run into more issues because of the low supply situation. Let's try and push through. If we capture that supply hub, we then link up. We have no fuel. Let's use this guy to... Okay, this one's faster. Let's use this guy to lock up that one. Come on. This is... Wait. Oh, that's a supply hub. Oops. Oh, we accidentally pushed too hard. Well, we'll just get... Alright, we're getting a smaller encirclement. We're taking these tanks out. These... Oh, these are the Italian. Change these guys to a different icon so I remember. Is there like another supply hub nearby that we could get, maybe? That's a naval base, which functions as a supply hub. Okay, let's try and take this thing. And then I guess we could technically pocket Odessa, then. I'm gonna disable naval travel so we don't have convoys trying to sail over here. Not to put any naval planes in here, which is good. How are we doing on ships? Enemy ship sunk 7. What's this alert? Friendly plane shot down en route to target. Well, let's use... Did I disband all those BF-109s? I think I did. Oops. Well, we send these guys here and then contest air superiority. And we'll spend the command power to get extra mission efficiency. Oh, we have low supply. What dogfighting going on? Ah, we got snow. That'll do it. That really makes things rough for us. And, I mean, we've also got the supply problem. Let's pull the tanks back, then. Honestly, let's just... Okay, we're gonna... how do I want to... Yeah, we'll just get rid of this front line and give me more control over the tanks directly. So let's just create a little fallback line to group up all of these tanks. Oh, those are different from these tanks, yeah. Honestly, may as well just put, like... Just put these guys along, like, this railroad and river here. If you know where to continue moving, because the next province to require more... Do you guys, like, actually just, like, leave? I mean, I get why it won't let you deliberately move divisions into, like, or why won't auto move divisions in the low supply areas, but like if they're already in a low supply area, why wouldn't they move somewhere that has better supply when you do an auto order? That just annoys me. These are like big tanks. There's still snow. Yeah, those naval invasions are not my problem. I'm wondering just how well our tanks do if we just straight up just attack and we've got our air support coming in. Five enemy divisions cannot pierce. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. We will want to actually push a little bit so we do get some more score, so I guess I'll have these guys start pushing. How many ships sunk? 8. Hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, 30 total. Nice. Do we have more naval bombers, or is that all we had? We have a little bit more in terms of naval bombers. That guy. Oh, we didn't manage to get through. Oh well. Alright, let's max out our doctrine. Little bit more org for our tanks. Ooh, okay, I'm actually curious about how this will change our light tank motorized template. So we're 45 and 180. How does it change when we take this doctrine? Let the day tick over. $46 and $195. Okay, so not a huge, but a good increase to be sure. Alright, we gotta just... That's a plains province, so we should be able, if we bring like some of these tanks, so... I forcibly moved all those tanks just so I could manually direct them now, so what I want is I need like 4 tanks come in here. Mountaineers. I hope I can bring these tanks in without killing our supply. Half the tanks can stay there. I need half those tanks to go here. Alright, and then these guys just all attack into here. Yeah, that breakthrough penalty sucks. Oh, but we are deleting him. Okay, what is this? We could get... Oh, that was like 10, 15 divisions encircled. Oh, looks like, oh, like 20 divisions encircled. Nice. I mean, considering Russia has, you know, like up to 400 divisions, it could be better, but we should probably actually have done like any of our doctrine also, or our. All right, we just have to push to get that. We're just gonna have to push and get that supply hub the old-fashioned way. Don't really have. We just have such bad supply there. So we just have to push this way. So I will say, there's some lessons learned we can go ahead and take from this. One of them is it's not worth the cost to make a bunch of like tank and motorized divisions to hold. I probably should have just made like some straight up motorized infantry to hold. Like having all those tanks not only is a big production cost, not only does it cost a lot of production, but it costs a lot of production, costs a lot of fuel. Like, overall. And then you're also making a tank that's really good at defending, which we'd probably be better off with making, like... You know, if we had, like, 24 elite tank divisions, that probably would just be... And we just had some solid infantry divisions for holding, that'd probably be good enough. So, that's a lesson learned here. Because, like, the whole reason we did the hardest, like, yeah, they don't take a lot of damage, but honestly, if you design your defensive divisions, well, your defensive divisions are just not going to take a whole lot of damage anyways. Alright, so we gotta wait for the supply hub to get activated. Oh, wait, it is? Oh, yeah, because we already captured that railroad. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch all these guys over to our elite light tank divisions. And then what we'll do is we'll try and push to take this province, and then that'll encircle this whole pocket, which would be like another 20-some divisions. Okay, I definitely am going to want more naval bombers. I don't even know, did Dutch East Indies... Yeah, the Dutch... Or Germany stage just got straight up capitulated, so... Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if we get to sue for peace for Japan. I don't know what happens with that, but, I mean, it'll be a little awkward if we take Russia and we're still at war with Japan, but we'll deal. Tanks are going to take a while to reinforce. Let's go for 20 on naval bombers, and then let's go for 20 on close air support also. Oh wow, we have a ton of light tanks. Yeah, we do not need that many factories on light tanks. And the nice thing about light tanks is pretty, like, cheap overall. But... Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and max out our laptop imports. Wants to help in our war efforts? Sure. Sure. I don't really care all that much. Oh, looks like we helped. I'm just gonna keep these guys in reserve along this river, and the reason why is if, like, France gets invaded or something, which they're starting to train their own divisions, but they only have 3 right now, so... Request a military mission. Sure. 2,500 manpower, are you kidding me? South Africa wishes to join? Yeah, sure. In Brazil, by the way. Ramos. Hey, they're Social Democrat. Social Democrats. Oh, France went, I see. It takes so long for divisions to reinforce. I will say, I'm just thankful the Balkans didn't join the Moscow Accord, because that's just Oh, that's because we're at war with Mexico. What's Mexico doing? Oh, yeah. You can just click all those, pop them all up, and then you can just spam enter to go through them all. There we go. So I'm amazed Georgia's holding on. Like, good for you, Georgia. Yeah, and AUS, presumably, yeah, they're gonna win. Levi Olson. Levi Olson. Olson. But is he related to Floyd Olson? Oh, Death of Wilhelm II. Costa Rican victory in the Costa Rican territory. Our naval officers have advised us seek a peaceful resolution as a campaign on America would prove too costly if it's such. Sure. Do that one. Because we did do base strike anyways. Mm-hmm. Do this, get a little bit more. Alright, but coordination. Coordination basically lets your divisions concentrate their firepower more effectively. Which is good. So. Concentrate their firepower more effectively against weak divisions. Okay, so if we got... Take that supply hub and then we can just punch through, but that's easier said than done, especially since I think we can only attack that yeah, we can only attack from one province there. So. And we have air superiority down here. We're not going to worry about that. Okay, I know these divisions are at half strength, but like, they're probably good enough. Ooh, much better control of the air in the region. Oh, man, those guys are getting deleted. Alright, now what we want to do is we got to run a railroad so that we can actually get supply in there. I'll also go ahead and run more railroads around here. Because we blocked the convoys from sailing, which I don't even know if convoys could sail through the contested straits, but either way, we want to do this. I'd like to get to Odessa as soon as possible. We'll see how well we can bite the bullet and try and cross the river this way. I might have to redirect and attack from the other direction, but again, he's doing like pretty low amounts of damage to us, and we are getting our air support coming in and doing damage, so I think we're doing decent. But yeah, he's pulling out his divisions. They're trying to escape. Will that division break soon? Yeah, I don't think this is not really a winning strategy. We'll just have to pull up. Did he pull all his ships out? Nope, he still got ships there, so. But yeah, this is another reason why we want to bring Russia down, so we can just redirect all our air force over there. Wait, what? I should have read that event. Oops. Alright, let's attack these guys. That damage, 1200 soft attack at one point? Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Clear divisions again. Attack like this. We might be able to do actually is we might want to push around Odessa. Sure. No, let's just push for Odessa. Should be pretty weak. Oh, I forgot. If America goes to war with Japan, then we have a much better chance. And then let's attack to just keep his divisions locked up. Oh, and let's get a division over there. Let's attack to keep him locked up. There we go. What we'd like to see. We get them before they can escape. I mean, yeah, so this is like another 15 some divisions, I think. Fine. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, now we can knock out those guys. And then we knock out this encirclement here. He's just moving all of his divisions out into one province for us, which is fine. Why he's doing this, I don't know. And then this should be playing, so yeah, we're going to do a ton of damage. Oh wow, yeah, we caused a lot of problems for his divisions. And then they're all attacking, which means, yeah, they took a bunch of casualties. Alright. Sure, America, we can get a non-aggression pact. Do I have a war goal on? Morocco? Oh, this expires in... I have until September. We'll get there. Oh, we need fuel. Back to importing all of Iran's fuel supply. Alright. I mean, this is the big reason to use, like, light tanks and fast divisions, is just you get... They go so fast, it's a lot easier to get encirclements. Let's see. No supply hub there. Supply hub here. So let's try and take that supply hub. God, that is just crazy amounts of damage. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice thing, because we could just pretty immediately, like, come in and keep attacking and do even more damage, and yeah. So again, now we are constrained. We need to... Ooh, we can actually probably swoop down and grab another supply hub. We might be sensing a pattern in how we wage our war. Alright, that's all connected via supply hub, so yep. And then we gotta wait for the railroad conversion and all that stuff. And then we should be able, so then... We might be able, so this is all plains here, so if we're lucky, we might be able to push it all the way up here. We'd have to build the railroad, but we could push all the way up here, and then we push along this railroad, and then we could get encirclement. Pushing from the top could be better, because we would get the railroad, but then we'd have to go through this forest, which also is a fort. Because the forest, remember, it's not just the attack penalty from the forest, it's the fact that we also take... it slows us down. Our troops are slower. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no. Oh. Well, that's not good. We may have made a mistake in supporting Huey Long, guys. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. All planes, super fast. Oh man, and we got it. Alright, now we want to build a railroad. Make that top priority. Go ahead and lock up some of his troops. Here's where we also have more of a problem with supply, because we have so many like AI puppets, they kind of ruin our supply situation somewhat. Because they'll start sending all their troops in, but we're still building the railroad. But we'll let them filter in, and then we can start concentrating our tanks to start pushing. It still looks like we're still leaving about 10 divisions in here that we could encircle, which, hey, 10 divisions is 10 divisions. Remember, combat width can also work against the defender if he can't get his divisions in quickly enough. Because he's just getting absolutely slammed by our divisions, and since the combat width is more narrow, only so many divisions can fight, so they take a lot more overall attacks. Alright, and then we come in here, bring in these guys, bring in these guys, bring in these guys. And we can do a lot of damage. And... it's like, yeah, about 10, 12 divisions. Unfortunately, it's going to be winter soon. Get him, get him. Alright. Still reporting like 370 potential division. Okay, so these guys could all get encircled pretty easily. Because there are no ports here. It's not a ton of divisions, though, unfortunately. But he's got a lot more divisions up here, actually. They're all holding this river. Which is, rivers are just a lot tougher to get across, guys. Not sure what the move is here. Probably... Okay, that's his supply. That's his supply hub now. That's what we're doing. So we get our tanks together, and we're going to go for that supply hub. And if we take this supply hub, this is going to ruin his day, because I can't see another supply hub nearby for all these troops. And then, of course, he's redeploying all his troops because he's like, oh, we need to fix this front line. Which else, do we have more close air support? Yes, we have a ton of close air support, actually. Well, actually just deploy a bunch of close air support here. Well, it's easier to grab the air wings, because what I can do is just... guys back here. I can just split in half, and then another 3 of these guys and split them in half, and that should grab all our close air support. Don't tell me... I think the missions are different in terms of what they can do. Oh, now this is something that annoys me with the air rework. If you have close air support, but they can do different missions, they won't reinforce their air wings. So we have a bunch of... There. Okay, we don't need... Like, 6 air wings should be good. Set them on close air support. That's annoying. Oh well. That's just another thing you gotta pay attention to. I think I'd rather get the political power gain. Yeah, I'd like to get the research speed bonus, even though research speed matters a little bit less now on account of, Wow, does he have no AA? Oh man, he has no AA in his division. That would also contribute to us shredding him. Force advocate. And I'll actually get the head of the Kaiser Wilhelm Society. Then can we get... Ooh, production efficiency cap gain? So we're at what? 90%? Oh, that's probably pretty good, the extra 10%. So again, our tanks are going to do pretty poorly because they're crossing a major river, so what we're really relying on is all our close air support to come in and deal damage effectively. I mean, again, the tanks have a lot of hardness, so that does help them. They still have a good amount of breakthrough, even with the river crossing. So, it's just a slog. So I think that goes to Kenya. I want Kenya to annex them. What happens if I would have taken it? One of the things you can want to do is, you see we've got 2 tank divisions in the combat. One of them's already pretty weak, so we want to swap out. Otherwise, both tanks could end up getting knocked out of the combat at the same time, and then we wouldn't get a chance to reinforce, which would be annoying. And then we want to attack these guys so he won't keep reinforcing. Yeah. Case in point. Alright, and then we want these tanks to immediately push to grab... Ooh, wait. We don't want the low org tank participating in the attack. They won't let me cancel the attack. And again, we want the supply hub, and that's going to ruin... Okay. We backed 2 Sicilies. So we're just going to give all the territory to 2 Sicilies, because they're in the Reichspakt, and we'll let them be the Italian unifier. Oh, well. Okay. Alright, now we want to run a railroad, because there's no rail connection here. And we'll do another one just like that, just because it's not like we don't have the civilian factory production. Alright, this caused a lot of problem for his supply lines. The real question is, so I think we want to go here, 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 and then there. But do I dare push before we have the supply? You guys know I like to live dangerously, like trusting the AI. Absolutely crazy. The absolute madman. Are we still in the Ukraine air region? Okay, we are. So we're still getting close air support, which is very important for us. Oh god, and we deleted that division. Oh, that's an encirclement. Like what? Like good, like maybe 30 divisions? Hello. Playing some Kaiserreich. We are fighting on the Eastern Front. We succeeded in capitulating France. So, you know, the main 3 countries. Well, we're also at war with Japan, but we don't worry about that. The main powers we're at war with are France, Britain, and Russia. We defeated France and puppeted them. Britain we'll worry about later. Right now we're focused on Russia. My goal is to try and knock out Russia before the tonight, before I have to go to bed, because I have work tomorrow. He who dares wins. And we got some really fast, really nice light tank divisions we're using that are just kind of shredding our opponent. Because we just got this really nice encirclement. Alright. Try and knock out. There we go. Alright, that was a pretty crazy circle. What do we keep getting called into this time? Oh, they joined the Moscow Accord, I guess. Oh god, what the... That's right, because basically two Sicilies took all that territory, but then they didn't have any divisions in position, so... Whatever. I'm not too worried about like trying to do offensives or anything, because we don't have any tanks or airplanes over there, so... Not too worried. He pull his navy out here? No. But we don't have any ships sunk recently. I mean, they could be on strike force. That's possible. We'll build some radar, though. Or more radar, I suppose. Which will help us. I think that it helps targeting enemy ships, I think. How are we doing on casualties with Russia? So we've taken 73k casualties and inflicted 700k casualties. Not too shabby. I don't really care too much about helping out there. I do want to stay in the Ukrainian air region as much as possible for the time being. I don't want to have to redirect our planes too much. I should start being forward-thinking, though, and go ahead and building more air bases around here. I love how Austria's just hanging out. Did Austria even get involved in the Balkan War? Okay, so they did go to war with Greece. Okay. Oh, that's an easy encirclement right there. Not 100% of the air region, but still. Let's pull back for that. Also, another nice thing about having really fast divisions is you can just sort of... You don't even need to do, like, strategic redeployment because they're so fast. Let me grab, like, 2 divisions. Nope. Not what I wanted. Because we want to attack from 2 directions, free up the combat width, and also that'll weaken his fort effect. Yeah, he's only got a level 2 fort, so... Get through that pretty easily, and this will be, like, another 10 divisions we can probably encircle pretty easily. Then like 1 division in here to open up more combat with. That's another good knockout. All right. Let's see. Pavlograd. Oh, probably just grab that supply hub in Kharkov. Split these guys off so that all our tanks can attack from every direction at once. This is probably going to absolutely annihilate his divisions. Yeah. And then we push on and grab that supply hub. I'm thinking we could probably... Push there, and then that would get all of these divisions encircled, I suppose. gonna have to deal with this railroad, or river crossing, but we can follow this railroad. Hopefully it's not snowing yet. Can we do it? I think we did it. Yep. So now we just gotta wait for the railroad to convert over. And then we'll regroup our tanks and push again. And this should be all plains, and I mean, urban's a little tougher to fight through, but it's fine. Yeah, another focus. Ooh, grain and steel. Alright, there we go. Regroup our tanks. What is it? Shift click to toggle selection, so then we'll shift click one of those. Shift click. Shift click. Shift right click. There we go, and then that should let our tanks all blitz while holding one tank in reserve for every spot. And then from there we can just start grabbing stuff. And then all of these divisions should come out of supply and be really easy to encircle. It isn't as many divisions, but it's still good. I mean, this is also Ukraine's territory, so our puppet will be getting big, nice bonuses. Or, not really bonuses, but, you know, they're getting their territory back. I guess, does Russia have... Yeah, Russia even still has these as occupied states. They don't have them as a core territory or anything. Just want to grab territory before he can move in, because it's just free territory. If we take him now, then that's not valid territory for him to retreat to when we start doing the encirclements. So, helps us out. And I'm being a little bit lazy here directing all my tanks like this. If I wanted to be more optimal, I could direct the tanks a little bit more efficiently, but... eh. Okay, and then what we'll do... Go ahead and just bite the bullet and cross into Crimea. The AI is weird about the Crimea. Because this is a straight and everything, the front will get disconnected and they don't like to manage it, so we'll just push in this way. They should send a division, which hopefully they do, to guard the strait. And as long as they do that, we'll be fine. Hey, we can actually probably go ahead and cross the strait. Doesn't look like he has anybody to stop us. Well, that works out. Let's see how we're doing specifically on the Russian war. 38%, cool. More air bases. And then we need to build some railroads. Here and here. Because whenever possible, I like to move supplies by rail as opposed to convoys. Then how are we doing on... Oh, those ships sunk. So yeah, he must have them on... Like, I don't even know. Let's split off. Okay, against my better judgment, I'm gonna split off all my destroyers. And then, like, have. Put these guys on patrol. And leave this big boy on strike force, and we'll see what happens. And if our entire navy gets deleted, so be it. Or just go for it, guys. You think you can win, go. Oh, all of a sudden, as soon as I send the attack order, you're like, actually, no. Alright, he moved a bunch of divisions in, so we'll let him deal, and if they lose, meh. How's Russia doing overall? 320 divisions at most. I could probably get 10 divisions pretty easily pushing to Kursk. Well, maybe not because it's snowy, but... we'll try. Well, if we push there, and then we might actually be able to wrap around... Ooh, we could try and go for a big one if we go Kursk, Oral, Bryansk. Stay on, like, these sides of the river. We'll need to switch to the next air region, though. Why? I built all those air bases. Finally thinking ahead for once. Yeah, so I guess these are equipped to also do naval strike. Or something, which is why I can't stack them together. Any naval combats we've had yet? He must be on strike force or something, because we're not engaging him, it looks like. Oops. Whoops. It's the snow, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, we could go to more than 50%. Stupid enemy bombings. Where are we getting bombed? Is it the convoys? Sure, we'll just do that. I do hate like those war support modifiers that they added. They're very annoying. Oh, we gotta do debug smooth again. It's free performance. There we go. Group up our tanks again. What could go wrong doing a winter offensive, guys? Fifth Balkan War, oh boy. Exporting planes to Venezuela? Yeah, sure. What? How do we get a Mountaineer division? Use one division, try and lock these guys up. Yeah. Alright, that's another supply hub. Ooh, we can actually try. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's trying to naval invade the lowlands. Well, I'm curious about how well he's going to do. This is what, Union of Britain largely? Dude, we have all these tanks, why not? Give him something to do. We'll build more radar. Oh yeah, I guess AA would be helpful. Because apparently he likes to bomb us. But, can we all get, yeah, we can get all our tanks up over there. Let's go ahead and have these guys attack. Ah! I need to get a different mouse pad. This mouse pad has like different colors on it, and I think it freaks out the sensor when it switches colors like that. Ah, different air region, of course. One of the fatal blunders. What are we even shipping to East Asia? Germany East Asia's been capitulated. Ugh. Alright, we got a pretty good encirclement here, it looks like. Back to the Ukrainian one. We have some close air support, but I guess we'll... that should be fine. Back in this direction, free up more combat width. There we go. That's a good number of divisions encircled once again. Ugh, the snow. I do not want expeditionary forces, guys. Please manage your own stuff. I got enough stuff going on. Alright, they managed to land. Oh god. Yeah, they did. Hope I have some more close air support. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, bombers can keep operating there though. The good news is that he has to send supply convoys in to, you know, try and help. Try and keep these guys in supply, so that's convoys for us to sink. Oh, that's where Flensburg is. Flensburg is because there's like the Flensburg government, which was the government post. Oh, jeez. Well, that wasn't super great for us. So the Flensburg government, which was like after Hitler died and Dönitz took over the Germany and issued the Instrument of Surrender. So that's where his government was headquartered. Today I learned. Yeah, I'll just stick with SPD. Oh, resistance to occupation. Jeez. Alright, well, that's fine. I mean, this technically works out a little bit in our favor because he ends up sending a bunch of divisions in here that we can just encircle and destroy. So, not a huge deal. It's just annoying. And it's a good thing, you want to check this periodically because if you don't, if this could have gotten, completely out of hand. This is an annoying thing just because, it sucks trying to pay attention to this all the time. When you have all the naval invasion alerts. God, you have so many fighters. What the heck? Trade-offs. Alright, how are screen ships looking? Not super great, as it turns out. Deepen Polish ties. Sure. Oh yeah, I never changed our garrison template. But strictly speaking, we have enough light tanks. Probably just do a light tank garrison. Is there a cheap one to edit? Not really. That's fine. Duplicate. LT garrison. And the reason you want to use light tanks as garrisons is because light tanks are pretty cheap and they have really high hardness. That really high hardness means that they take reduced damage from... I gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's go ahead and save. And we'll go ahead and go through and add all the light tanks again, because we have the army XP, why not? The hardness gives you a reduction to the damage you take from resistance activity. So even though the light tanks themselves are more expensive than just regular garrison divisions, it ends up working out that you're long-term going to take a lot less damage using light tanks. Albeit you have a much higher upfront cost. And also they give you a lot of suppression. They don't give you as much suppression as armored cars do. So let's do LT garrison. Yeah, they also use very little manpower as a result. And then because we built so many light tanks, that's a good use for them. Also, do we ever put flank? We never put flank tanks in our companies. Oops. Can I request an old ship? Yeah, sure. Alright, what's the supply situation? Smolensk, Vitebsk. Okay, so those two are pretty easy to get, and then we just run down here. We'll have to cross a road, but I guess most of our planes are operating here, but... Yeah, I think I'd rather just push across here. So let's move over. They have like 3 of them. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink. If I remember right, I like Seagram's ginger ale, but let's find out. Yeah, it's good ginger ale. There goes the Commune, which is nice, because it sucks when the Commune, like, survives, joins the Third International, and just becomes a real pain. How many troops does the Union of Britain have? They only have like 100, so they're losing a good number of their troops doing these encirclements all the time. Oh, because we don't have... Okay, now we want to switch to naval refit yards to get a little bit faster repair speed. Also, what naval advisor can we get? Oh, I guess we'll do naval maneuver then. We just destroyed 12 of his divisions, so we're definitely softening him up. Might create some elite amphibious invasions. We'll have the production for it. Alright. We are projecting air power into this region, so we should be good. And it's almost springtime. Alright, now we'll push along that way, and then we can get another big encirclement. Doing another naval invasion. I should start taking those expeditionary forces, just use them to garrison my coastline now that I think about it. At the end of the day, the thing is, like I said, he's spending a lot of his divisions. I mean, okay, up to 96. Estimate. I'll do Army Department, which should give us a little bit better of an estimate. All I succeeded in doing is, like, losing a bunch of divisions, so... whatever. Works for me. And once again, another nice thing about light tanks, you just have a rapid response force to deal with naval invasions. Every day I suffer from not being able to get rubber. Probably because of our fleet having problems. Whoops. Select that one. Push. Deselect that one. Push. Select that one. Push. And we'll go ahead and I guess start engaging that one. What else can we get? I think we want the extra political power because that would let us do more of our war support stuff. It's man. This sucks. I guess, oh, maybe that was the main purpose of this, is to give you more things to spend political power on, like combating your war support balances. And yes, I hadn't really thought of it that way, which, like, fair. Try to get many encirclements within our encirclements. If we knock him out faster than he can reinforce, maybe, maybe not. Nope. Oh man, that's like 20 divisions right there. And then we come down here, and there's like probably another at least 20 divisions. And again, we'll divide this into smaller encirclements. Does that give us a little bit better advancement? Okay, 300 division most. Alright. Alright. One thing is, you know, the more and more of his divisions that we knock out, pretty soon, like, our AI will just be able to overwhelm him. I mean, how many divisions does our AI have? Like, the big things are Ukraine has 115 divisions, Lithuania has 21, United Baltic Duchy 22, Belarus 30, what Poland? 42. Pretty good. Okay, you guys just get merged back into Strike Force and we're we're done with a lot of that training. Also, why are we... because the naval base they were staying at originally got hit. Okay, well, we'll build like 5 naval bases. They can repair a little bit faster. Oh, it's gonna take so long for our ships to repair. Let's see. Where do we want to move? So here's the part where it gets a little bit, starts getting a little bit more difficult because the supply hubs kind of start to get a little bit more sparse. Let's push along this railroad, I guess, up here. And our planes are operating in here, though. Yeah, we'll just push for Moscow, I guess. Oh, I should have gotten those electronics bonuses earlier. Oh well. Probably would be better actually pushing for Tula because that's a supply hub. But let's see what happens if we do this. Oh, he actually just has divisions waiting there. Never mind. That was not a great idea. Oh, wrong group. Same deal as before. I can't do the cheese where I just leave them in a port and knock them out that way on account of our AI will just come in and like take the port if we do that. So you only really do that when you're the only one fighting in a war. Alright, let's try pushing up this railroad. That's fine. Trying to deliberately prioritize our like higher trained divisions to be the ones getting in fights over here. Because they have the big plus 75% modifier, which is pretty crazy. Oh, and we have to wait to get supply again. Oh, that's interesting. Give me the supply, come on. There we go. R.I.P. Albania. Keep putting a bunch of divisions. I think we missed. Looks like he was gonna throw a bunch of divisions in there. Oh well. Alright, take Moscow now. Sure. Come on. Yes. See, this like there should be a supply hub here. Like what? Like this is just discourteous to invaders. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's get a supply consumption one, because Lord knows these divisions use a lot of supply. See what we can do here. Please don't have somebody waiting there. Beautiful. Once again, we have to wait until we can get supply. Oh, cool, we can go to war economy now. How about consumer goods being only 5% consumer goods now? That's beautiful. I don't even need to like do a full vision, like just sending like some tank should ruin his day. Oh, and he's got another Brittany invasion. Okay. He doesn't have a ton of divisions is the thing. Like, you can't keep doing this. You know, in theory, if we do this enough, our AI might actually try to do a naval invasion eventually. He's doing another naval one. Well, we have more tanks, so. We have ways of making. Oh. Alright, I want to push over to there. And that would get all of these guys encircled. Fortunately, we have to cross a river for that. Is this... Oh yeah, it's still an air region we're operating in. As long as we have air support, we should be pretty okay. How bad is this crossing? Minus 24. Ooh, wait, is that because of our engineer? Oh, right, we got our flying tanks. So our flying tanks are actually giving us bonuses to amphibious. That is hilarious that we get bonus breakthrough while doing amphibious with our tanks. That's really funny. That's really amusing to me. Oh, we didn't get the airbase in Moscow. Let's try to do that. Using infantry, gasp. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Ooh, wait, what are we running low on? Nothing. Due to enemy bombing? Alright. Why are we not crossing this river? Alright, now we get encirclement. Attack to lock those guys up so they can't escape. There we go. Another good, like, probably like 20-ish divisions.
Zeigt es ihnen! Rückzug! Ausrücken!
Okay, let's do this, I guess. Like that. See what happens.
Angetreten! Angetreten!
Should be fine. It's around Sockdom. Nope.
Bereit! Bereit! Zeigt es ihnen!
Let's see here. Improved medium tanks, don't really care about that. Fighters, eh. Okay, we gotta push supply hubs, so I guess we'll circle around the Cov and do that. I suppose that's gonna suck. But...
Achtung!
oh well. That's Russia doing 200 divisions at most. Oh yeah, we are putting a big dent in his division. I mean, pretty soon our AI will just be able to push on their own, hopefully. The problem is they don't have a unified command. So I don't know how effectively they'll go. I'll go, but... we have enough division. Oh. Okay, we'll just have that one push a little bit extra, and hopefully we can get there. Move some divisions, planes a little bit closer.
Befehle? Achtung! Angetreten!
Technically, we could just do this, and then I'll just build a railroad connecting here so that we don't have to have such a long line. Are we getting supply yet? Nope, not yet. Oh hey, our fleet's slowly getting repaired. We compare the Union of Britain's fleet. 118 ships versus our fleet is what? 200? Ships operating here. I'm going to try to get our naval bombers operating and see if we can do some damage, because we're going to want to obviously attack across the English Channel, so... alright, cool, yeah, he's got ships operating, so hopefully we can knock out most of his fleet that's operating. And it would also help us so that our convoys stop getting raided so heavily, because that kind of sucks. Oh man, I built a lot of naval bombers, oh jeez. That's a lot of naval bombers. I'll sacrifice as many bombers as it takes to knock out his AA. We got fighters in reserve? Yeah, we got tons of fight. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's CV fighters. We're doing fine on close air support and whatnot. Okay, split in half. Split in half again and select half. You guys go there. Why is he sending the fighters over here and not contesting the English Channel? I don't know. And they were already seeing his ship count drop. Nice. Really, buddy? This is literally one division he sent. Alright, I'm going to build... Let's build more light ships. We lost most of our light ships already. Now, I should probably do some naval research, but...
Angetreten.
He's just navally invading with like 2 divisions. I don't know what this guy's doing. Does he think I'm that much of a chump? Probably am. We sunk 59 ships. Now, granted, that includes convoys, but man, yeah, we are really tearing up his navy. Which is good. I'm tired of getting bombed. Or getting our convoys raided. In fact, well, no, we still aren't. Well, oh, Japan took Ceylon. Well, that was going to happen eventually, I suppose. Whatever.
Bereit.
Right, we haven't gotten like a peace event or anything when Germany Stasia capitulated. Like, not sure what our like
Ausrücken.
goal is here, but I mean, if we take Russia, we will have a land front with Russia or with Japan. So another encirclement. All right, and then yeah, we can just slice up to here and encircle all these divisions over here.
Angetreten.
So let's do. I we get a little mini encirclement. Get like 2. Wait, does that count? Are these? I don't think those provinces border one another, but they might. Let's find out.
Befehle. Ausrücken.
Oh, they can retreat to there. Oh well. Looks like there was no connection. All right, cool. 4 divisions right there. Ah, I don't really care about political powers. This isn't worth a war right now.
Bereit. Ausrücken.
Oh god, the snow. And then we're gonna have to build a little railroad ourselves to connect here. Republic of China joined the quote. Okay. Whatever. We will deal with them. All in due time.
Angetreten.
Let's go like that.
Greif weiter an! Greif weiter an! Ausrücken! Angetreten! Angetreten! Ausrücken! Los, los, los! Angetreten!
Oh, I still got time. I think we could still capitulate Russia tonight. It just gets... In theory, the war just gets easier from here. Oh wow, we've like destroyed the entire British Navy. Well, it should make invading the Union of Britain pretty easy.
Alright.
At least that'll stop his naval invasions, at least. Okay, let's do... okay, so it's got like a ton of divisions right there, so let's divide and conquer for these encirclements here. So let's see if we can just, like,
Ausrücken!
deal with that, and then just knock out his divisions here. So then we can, like, knock out all 12 of those divisions immediately, so we don't have to go punting them down. Because we can't overrun because of all the snow. This guy's out. Back to those guys.
Angetreten!
Let's go ahead and just start getting... Wait, we're going to get a naval bomber tech soon, so we'll hold off on that. If I do... Oh, well, I need to do this one. But naval bomber models is just light airframes, so... Yeah.
Befehle!
Oh, we already have that. I guess breakthrough. What? He's doing another naval invasion? That's a bold strategy for him.
Achtung! Angetreten! Bereit! Achtung!
Alright. What are we doing now? Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of tempted to just put all our troops in one big army and just tell them to go that way. What's going on over here? pull our infantry out at this point, because I don't want us taking attrition needlessly. It's one thing for the AI to take attrition needlessly, it's another thing for us to take attrition, and we just could be exacerbating supply problems. Try and go for that supply hub. And at this point, we'll really want to be investing more in building supply hubs to help our own troops out. So yeah, so like we'll go ahead and get a supply hub built here. Because at this point, the Russian supply hubs become so spread out that you really just have to build your own supply hubs to keep moving on. Keep being... You gotta be kidding me, really? Alright, we want to grab... Oh, we have to do new destroyer fleet, okay. Alright, let's just knock out these three. We're gonna be a low supply, but that should be fine. Use the division to lock that guy up. Nope. That. Alright, and another encirclement. The Ottoman Empire is about to declare war on our ally Georgia. What's Austria doing? Like, whatever, we'll let Austria do their thing. I think Romania does like a Transylvanian revolt or something. Go ahead and invest in logistics companies, because the extra decrease in supply from logistics will be very, very helpful. Alright. 200 divisions at most. Okay, we could try to link up with that supply hub. Again, Germany stages capitulated, so I don't know where we're sending all this equipment to. Hooray, our fleet's finished repairing. Seriously? Because we're not close enough to effectively project. There we go. Alright. Our convoys really shouldn't be getting raided anymore. Why Ottomans? Why would you do this?
Angetreten.
Play Cold War and Iron Curtain. Let Hungary join in. Yeah, let's see what we do for the next one. Kind of want to restart the. Wait, which France did they declare war on? Okay, they declared war on our France. I kind of want to restart the United States Cold War Iron Curtain run because I didn't really get a lot of the mechanics. So, could do that. Could also do. Actually, I do kind of want to do some more. Well, yeah, I do have some ideas for Crusader Kings 3 run. Alright, we got our tanks back.
Angetreten.
Get in here.
Achtung.
I really don't want to get distracted and get bogged down fighting the Ottomans, but might not have a choice. Oh man, we got forced. They got forced across the river.
Achtung.
What the heck? I'll send him like an air wing. We got so many aces to assign. So little time. I'll just have a close. Oh, I can send a couple close air support wings, I suppose. And hopefully that'll help him out some. I don't know what exactly the process is that results in those war declarations unfolding like that, but whatever.
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
Oops.
Ausrücken.
Excuse me.
Angetreten.
Go for that supply hub next. Oh, I could just command from the supply map mode.
Ausrücken.
Getting there. Remember to release the Crimea Republic, balkanize Russia, make greater Romania, greater Ukraine, make your allies bigger. We'll see. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with the Belgrade Pact because normally Austria like allies with us, but I think because we demolished the Third International so effectively, that won't happen.
Achtung.
So I'm not sure what we'll do with Hungary. I'm not going to be able to release Crimea though because Crimea is part of Ukraine at the start. So
Angetreten.
yeah, Because we start with Ukraine in our faction. That they're just gonna keep Crimea, presumably. I don't even know what to build. Oh, more air bases. When in doubt, more air bases. Always ruins my day, needing to worry about air bases. I build max level AA in like all of Germany for the most part. Jeez. Why do Sicily's not in our faction? What? They are. Can you not build AA in your faction? Oh, I guess you can't. Only puppets. Interesting. Just gonna max out our naval bases, because you want max level 10 naval bases for ships to repair. New destroyer fleet. There we go. Wait for us to get supply. Ooh. Can we push to... Okay, Ostracon's where he's got... that's a long way to go with no supply hub, but I think we maybe can pull it off. Maybe, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try. None ventured, nothing gained. And then here, yeah, that goes. And now we build a railroad. All along here. There we go. Well, I mean, I'm going to try to... that was a good point for the save. Because, yeah, after Russia gets capitulated, I'll probably still capitulate Union of Britain. But I really do not want to fight Transimer, or I really don't want to fight Japan and China. That's gonna suck. So maybe that'd be a good place to call it. But capitulating Britain should be no problem. Well, I say no problem. For the most part, it should be no problem. Oh, well, not tonight, but in the future. I think, though, I might get back to some Crusader Kings, because we've been playing a lot of HOI, and I kind of want to do a couple CK3 games. Feeling the need for a Norse game. And so that would explain why I hit 50 subs, but yeah, I'll probably try and play some more. I'm thinking I'll just restart my... Well, I might do something different than America, but I don't know. Wait, what just happened? Okay, Japan kicked China out of the co-prosperity sphere, but I'm still at war with China. Game. I'd probably just do a regular Norse game. Uh, yeah, I just gotta go through. I just need to go through and like design better templates. Those like amphibious LTVs or whatever, those have really nice stats, but they're just so expensive. What, in this game? So I think this is the guy who gets installed if the co-prosperity sphere takes over Vietnam, but he doesn't have any description or anything. Same thing with Long John. Alright, let's finish off.
Alright.
No supply anywhere. Yeah, I mean, we've kind of had bad things happen to the world. Um, Pele is in charge of America, so yeah. We may have made a mistake supporting Huey Long. I even thought that was like super rare for Pele to take over. And maybe it is, we just got unlucky. But okay, I'll have to take a look at that later. I'm just trying to capitulate Russia tonight so I can go to bed because I got work in the morning. Yeah, that's a lot of... I can handle that encirclement. What we got Russia down to? 180 divisions. Oh, Tsaritsyn. We still need to take that. I don't know if we're gonna do, I don't know if we're gonna do, HOI4. So, in my 50 subscriber milestone, I mentioned that, it's a lot easier for me to do something like Skyrim on the weekdays, because there's a good chance I can only stream for like an hour or two. And then I don't have to do something super complicated. Because I do complicated stuff in my job. Yeah, no, I appreciate all the subscribers. Hope they enjoy the content and enjoy, at the end of the day, I do want people subscribing that are, like the content and like to engage with it. Every Hearts of Iron 4 tree has a naval tree that I just don't really pay attention to and just kind of pick whatever. All I really pick is like whatever gives me base strike. And then go on from there. And we have no supply. How do we get... Okay, need to fall back. Get into supply. Okay. Oh, maybe it would help if we upgraded bottlenecks. I was gonna manually set that to motorized. Yeah, let's just see what happens if we do upgrade bottlenecks there. We just have no supply. I'm putting my tanks there because I swear I'm not losing Astrakhan after all that work to get that supply hub. Speaking of which, anywhere else we're suffering from no supply, we come up there and help. Moscow, yep. We need... Yeah, and that's considering that, like, Kaiserreich actually makes it easier than vanilla. Because in vanilla, you have to go past the Urals if you're just capitulating them by land. Which, to be fair, I guess I could have tried to do a collaboration government, but... Oh well. Are rail networks linked up? Yes, but not super well. Alright, we have some more supply. Okay, let's just try and push up this road.
Angetreten.
That's what I need. Can we get a mod that's just make fighting a land war in Russia bearable? Like, honestly, it wouldn't be that big of a problem if supply hubs just weren't so expensive. Like, why does a supply hub cost double a civilian factory? I don't get it. Especially when naval bases can function as supply hubs and they only cost 5,000. Like, make supply hubs cost like 5,000 or something. That'd be... You know what? There's probably a mod for that, actually. I am just straight up gonna look for a cheaper supply hub mod, actually. Might just play with that when I do vanilla now, because, man, this ruins my day. Yeah, I mean, I'll let them pick their claims, because I think they get claims out too. Yeah, they get claims on this, claims on this. Yeah. So I'll give them all their claims. Yeah, I did like all the supply companies and stuff. I just need to, like... It's a much bigger divergence from vanilla, so it's just, like, I need to go in being like, okay, it's like the new order. It's different, like, mechanics from vanilla that I need to take care to understand and use correctly. That's the convenient thing about... that I do like about Kaiserreich to an extent is if I'm doing a bunch of vanilla and figuring out stuff I want to do in vanilla, I can, like, mechanically, that just ports over to Kaiserreich super easily, unless you're, like, doing some specific, like, advisor stuff. I think Kaiserreich messed with the advisors. Alright. Also, okay, here's a question, if you're a senior dev. How did Russia have, like, 10 times their GDP in debt? Because I feel like that's not supposed to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure Russia took out, like, $100 billion of debt. Or, like, no, it was like $10 trillion of debt. And I think just gave all the money to China. And I'm like, what? That was so weird. And I'm like, is Russia gonna take penalties for literally being $10 trillion in debt? Clearly they weren't printing money if they had, 10 trillion in debt. No, don't retreat. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I did get a request also. Somebody requested I play an Ottoman mod. Like from 1850 to 1900. So I was gonna check that out. But I don't know when. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna have a ton of time this weekend to play. Probably, I don't know, I might have more time. Like today was just kind of like I slept and napped a lot today, which is why I didn't stream till pretty late. So, and I had chores to do. Speaking of which, also, did I have a delivery?
Befehle.
Yeah, we will see. Kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. Like I said, I've been enjoying doing the weekday Skyrim stuff. It's pretty relaxing. Okay, well, we got Tsaritsan. How close is Russia to capitulating? Okay, 80%. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'm back. Alright. I'll try. I mean, the problem is with making, like, Greater Georgia or whatever, is that in Kaiserreich, the AI just has a tendency to, like, release, puppets. So, I guess Iran just straight up annexed Azerbaijan, which I guess they have as a core. Huh. I mean, I'll give them what I can. What's going on? So, I could try and push to that. Let's go get that supply hub. Check Kurdistan. Yeah, Kurdistan's this is like Oh, wait, they are hostile to the Ottomans. Must have revolted. Because I think a Kurdistan... Like, a Kurdistan shows up in... Uh... During the Kaiserreich War, I think, usually.
Achtung! Bereit? Achtung! Achtung!
Oh, that says provinces don't touch. Oh, well. Whose relationship you can... No, it's a... Wait, can I? Hmm... Yeah, Kaiserreich, they really restrict. Yeah, I can just do non-aggression pact. Kaiserreich basically can only join factions through decisions or events, essentially. So you can't do, you can't just invite people to your faction normally, like in vanilla. Which, you know, there are pros and cons to that. Because, like, you know, you can actually fight wars without Britain always joining every single war, like in vanilla. What? Hate when that happens. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is our division getting, like, immediately deleted? What the heck's going on? Is that because it's also a tank? Huh. Well, we also have really low, really bad supply, so... Fair enough. Hooray.
Angetreten!
Well, I'm gonna try and get rid of that tank thing, because that's making my day suck.
Angetreten! Los, los, los!
And let me guess, our close air support does not have enough range. Oh, we don't have close... Oh, we didn't even have close air support operating in here. That would explain it.
Achtung!
What?
Aus!
Fine.
Zeigt es ihnen! Angetreten! Los, los, los! Bereit?
Alright. Let's see, what are we doing on supply hubs? Saratov's probably the next one on the target. Yeah.
Angetreten! Angetreten!
Kaiserreich. Subjugate Russia, bypass. Yep, yep, yep. More air bases. Yeah, and there's like no supply hub over there. Need to do that. Can I motorize these supply hubs and it helps our AI? It looks like it does to a little bit of an extent. Alright, so we're gonna push to Saratov. We're pushing on the side of the river that doesn't have the... Doesn't have the railroad, but that's fine. We can just build a railroad ourselves.
Ausrücken!
83%. So Samara, Kazan could get us pretty close to the end. I hope. Maybe go a smidge further. There we go. Railroad's built. Now we can push to that supply hub.
Angetreten!
And get a little bit of encirclement.
Befehle!
Also, another reason why this is super annoying is in part because of our AI. So we have the AI just sending in a bunch of divisions, which just ruins our supply situation. And we just gotta deal with that. Gotta wait a week for the railroad to flip. Might be able to get away with going ahead and closing the encirclement though. Hooray!
Achtung!
Get these guys taken out.
Bereit!
What?
Angetreten!
I should be able to push to Penza without issue. Germany stage just now capitulated? What the heck? Oh, this will probably give us our option to peace out with Japan then. I didn't realize they hadn't actually capitulated yet. Go to Simbirsk. Maybe we push to Kazan from there. I mean, it's worth it to just keep lengthening his front lines, because we just have a lot more, or, well, the AI, more accurately, just has a lot more divisions than he does at this point. And also, if we push to Kazan, we might just be able to capitulate him.
Bereit! Angetreten!
This is the rebel.
Ausrücken!
Alright. And then we'll push to Kazan, build a railroad. Honestly, these haven't been too terrible with supply hubs. It's really down here in the steppe area that the supply is, like, really bad.
Alright.
Alright, let's try to push to Kazan. But should we even now we're operating without air support? What do we get for engineers? A little bit more attack bonus, sure. What? Well, hopefully that doesn't become an issue until after this war is over. Should I play End of the New Beginning with the Ottomans? Yeah, I downloaded it. I'll check it out when I get the chance. Maybe I will have to do some HOI streams during the week to keep up with all the HOI demand. Please let's get... This is why you increase the range on your planes, guys, so you don't have to deal with stuff like this. Oh, we already got our upgraded aircraft. Well, I have nobody to blame but myself. Alright. Take our advanced airframes. Make our better fighters. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't put max everything on that one. Deprecate that one. And then we want to do... advanced close air support. All bomb bay. Bomb locks. Whoops. Then non-strategic material usage, and then we're putting on drop tanks and extra fuel tanks, so I don't have to deal with so much range on these guys. And then we would deprecate our old close air support one. And we'll go ahead and make a new naval bomber while we're at it. Hello. Alright, so yeah, now it'll take a while for this close air support to propagate, but once we have them, we can use them and we'll be much better off. Alright, let's try to push to Kazan now. We'll get at least some close air support damage. Again, who are we giving this equipment to? Don't know why the US went to war with Mexico, but that seems to happen a lot. Okay. 99%. But Samara would definitely capitulate him. Oh, I think we got it! Hooray! Oh man. That sucked. Okay. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna take their fleet. Alright, and then for Finland, we want to do Greater Finland, which I believe is all of this. And then for Georgia, I guess we could just go up to here or so. I'll be interested actually what Georgia does with all that territory. Oh, there's so much oil there that I would like. Yeah, I need a puppet controlling that, so I can't give it to Georgia, unfortunately. I think I'll just take everything myself from here and then divvy it up among puppets, and I can Kaiserreich also will do events for returning territory, so I think I'm just gonna select everything myself and submit demands. Oh my no, I just gave it. Well, you guys got Greater Georgia. What did I do? Oh. Oh god. Oh man. Well, I just gotta know what's the autosave at. It's probably like end of 1943. Yeah. Um. This makes great. All right. Honestly, this makes great thumbnail content. So we'll just. Oh man. Uh. Belarusia, Latvia. Okay, Ukraine had some claims. I wish it showed you claims inside the sort of war screen because it doesn't. So I'm just kind of guessing on who should get what territory. But oh well. I guess we'll load the autosave. I guess I can. We were pretty close to capitulating them, so we can get the proper We'll do a proper end, carve up, because I'll get Fate of Russia, we'll carve up the territory, and then I might just call it for this run, because I'm kind of tired of doing this. Oh man, we were...
Befehle?
Oh shoot, no, we gotta finish off this encirclement.
Ausrücken!
Okay, let me just check. Okay, secure Gibraltar, I'm not doing that because I don't want to. I don't want to fight Spain right now.
Bereit!
Because Spain is pain.
Angetreten! Ausrücken!
Alright.
Bereit! Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
This guy, wow, I guess I had done a lot in like 4 months.
Achtung! Achtung! Bereit!
No, I cannot. Yeah, I would like adaptable, but I have to get one of these other traits. And the problem with commanding so few divisions is he's not getting a ton of experience, unfortunately. So, is what it is. Honestly, because we were so close to capitulating him,
Bereit!
nah, it would just exacerbate our supply situation.
Befehle?
I mean, I don't think there's any real reason to, because, yeah, he's an armor and combined arms genius. Well, maybe. Yeah, the problem is we already have armored and combined arms geniuses, so there's no reason to promote him, really.
Achtung!
I guess if I made him a field marshal, what? He could be a genius for army offense. This guy, Klug, sure, we can do that. Plus 15% attack would be good.
Achtung!
How do I bring up the... Oh, it requires up. Oh, okay. You could just pick that, and then that, and then... Hooray.
Achtung! Ausrücken! Befehle?
See, what can we do?
Bereit! Ausrücken!
Oh yeah, this was before... Ah, man, I gotta redesign all our planes and everything. We have no rubber. How do we have no rubber? That's it. We're gonna resolve our rubber issue.
Ausrücken!
Okay, we want to go for Simbirsk.
Ausrücken!
Stop. Come back here.
Ausrücken!
Why do we have such low supply when we've got our supply hub right there? Oh, probably because the AI puts too many divisions in one spot. So you cut back on our oil imports from Iran for the time being. Oh, hey, and Ukraine has more oil we can take. So I gotta design. Do I have to design all the planes? Yeah, I do. I should have dropped a save. Oh, well, let's go ahead and deprecate all of these guys. Deprecate this and these also. Alright. Fighter. Exterior engine. Self-sealing fuel tanks and armor plates. Close air support, so I want bomb bays and bomb locks. Non-strategic material usage, and then drop tanks and extra fuel tanks for the extra range. And then for a naval bomber, torpedoes, non-strategic material usage, and then same deal with extra tanks. There we go. Alright. Okay. And then we gotta queue up a bunch of air bases being built in here. Alright. Lithuania decouples from us. Yeah. Deal with that when we deal with it.
Angetreten!
Group up all the tanks again.
Ausrücken!
Let's try this again. So close to capitulating. Okay, if we take Bari, that'll help.
Bereit!
99. I'm gonna drop a save so we don't have a repeat.
Achtung!
There's like no way this tank could just run.
Achtung!
Oh, yep, we got it. Okay, so big thing, Finland, Greater Finland, carving everything else up. Oh, and then I want to take their fleet. And then I'm in me selected. Yeah, we got a lot of factories from that. But we don't really want to assign them right now. Put infantry equipment at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so the way it works for Kaiserreich is we're gonna get events. Yep, Fate of Russia. Yep, so we separate Siberia from Russia. Game's gonna chug. Oh man. I really hope the game didn't just crash. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then we can unpause, and I kind of want this needs to happen a little bit quickly, so we can, liberate the Mountain Republic. So does Ukraine have a claim on? Oh, we can only give it to Russia or Ukraine. Yeah, we'll give it to Ukraine. Give it to our Siberian allies. So you want to choose, I tried doing the Central Asian Federation, but it doesn't get cores on the entire thing, so we'll choose what to do with each region individually. Baltic allies. Turkestan. There we go. Oh boy, and then actually what we could do, so I do want to check, does Ukraine actually have cores or just claims on this? Alright, if they only have claims, I'm not really going to worry about it. I guess we could give it to them. Mark State. Mark State. Mark State. Transfer. Where's the transfer? There we go. Okay, unmarked states. All right. Oh, it's me. I puppet all of the. So whenever you release all those countries, you puppet them. So they're all puppets of me, except Russia's like a more extreme puppet than everything else. Nikolai Extensi. They are both social democrats, also because we were social democrat. Thunder Shulian. Is it this? No, it's a different guy. The Why is the coloring weird? Why am Why am I not colored in as part of the Reichspakt? Whatever. I thought you could liberate like a separate Far Eastern state, but maybe that's in vanilla. You can do that. Oh yeah, and then there's the Mountain Republic. So a lot of these, these are just tags that are expected to be released sort of later in the these are tags that sort of like when you balkanize and release a bunch of tags, so it's there's not really like any kind of like I'm sure these guys all have these guys all just have the default focus tree. Well, these tags all start at the beginning of the game. There's no actual content for them. And then yeah, these guys also default focus tree. Alright. Do I want to tie this on with a Union of Britain capitulation? God, they have so many divisions. Nah, we're gonna call it for tonight. Oh, destroy Ottomans. Are they by themselves? Also, I'm not sure why the diplomacy screen is like all kinds of messed up now. Maybe I just need to unpause. So weird to me. I can war with them, right? Right? Yeah.
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
Okay. Why? Yeah, Ottomans will be pretty easy to knock out, but then I'm gonna go to bed.
Achtung. Bereit.
Oh, the nice thing about fighting on the coast, I can just put in dockyards for supply hubs, which is great. Alright, let's see how well these guys do if I attack directly into there. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do a naval invasion.
Achtung.
I don't even know if I can. Looks like I could. Well,
Angetreten.
not like these guys are doing anything. Why is it? What?
Bereit.
Oh, I don't know that I put flame tanks, because... Okay, I did put flame tanks in those guys. Okay, cool. May as well take like a bunch of naval bombers and send them in here, I guess.
Bereit. Los, ausrücken. Angetreten. Ausrücken. Achtung. Angetreten. Angetreten. Befehle. Befehle. Bereit.
Alright, we didn't need to do a naval invasion after all. Dockyards, yeah, because of the way convoys work, you just immediately start getting the supply.
Angetreten.
Okay, never mind, guys. Port mission. Well, I really should research the higher tier transports. I forgot. Yeah.
Bereit. Ausrücken. Bereit. Ausrücken. Achtung. Los, los, los.
Oh, geez, we need oil.
Angetreten.
I'm just gonna be lazy with this one. This is pretty easy to do.
Zu. Zeigt es ihnen. Befehle. Angetreten.
Get that so we get some supply.
Ausrücken.
Oh yeah, Ankara.
Zeigt es ihnen.
Free real estate.
Zeigt es ihnen. Vorwärts.
Why would you...
Achtung. Befehle. Angetreten. Ausrücken. Ausrücken.
Who's justifying on us? Ransomer, Afghanistan. Cool. We'll see how that goes for him.
Angetreten.
I mean, it'd probably be invaded by Japan right now. Oh, right, we're war with China. Right.
Angetreten. Bereit. Bereit.
Yeah, weird how it always seems to be the same divisions getting bonuses. Is Constantinople free real estate? Oh,
Achtung.
well, that was easy. That was a very reduced Greece. Oh, they joined Austria's faction.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
Yeah, let's do this right. There we go.
Bereit. Angetreten.
Oh, I've almost capitulated.
Bereit.
We have like no organization, but
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
I do it. Yes. Ugh. Jeez. I'll take their fleet. And then I'm just gonna fully annex them. Fate of Anatolia. A new Turkish Republic. Oh. I'll give it to Georgia. We'll just give it to Turkey because Greece is in Austria's faction. Also, they don't have cores on any of that stuff, so. Alright. That's probably where we'll just call it for the save, because I don't want to deal with all that stuff. I don't want to deal with this. So, we're probably good to call it here, but hope you guys had fun with the stream. It was fun and then it kind of becomes a slog, but that's just the nature of HOI. But anyways, hopefully you should be able to stream some stuff tomorrow, but otherwise, see you guys. And once again, just want to say once again, if you haven't seen it, I posted the 50 subscriber milestone. Thanks everybody who has subscribed. It really means a lot to me. See ya.